Welcome to Superb Story Time, a time where we listen to wonderful, beautiful stories. We draw life skills, life lessons, life values from them and become thought leaders. Again, a beautiful story from the Chicken Soup for the Soul from uh, Mark Victor Hansen. And just a second, sorry. 1 second. Sorry. I'll restart once again. I got a call actually of the cab who is going to come and pick me up now. Okay. Happy morning, everybody. Welcome to Superb Story Time, a time where we listen to wonderful, beautiful stories. We draw life skills, life lessons, life values from them and become thought leaders. A beautiful story from Chicken Soup from the Soul. This story takes us to a classroom of third graders, third standard, a little children. The teacher will give one assignment to all the kids. Then write down what are you grateful for? What are you truly thankful for? Give one activity, said that you have about 2 or 3 minutes. You can write anything, you can draw anything, whatever you want, you can do. And ideally, as a teacher, she was expecting what? Mostly people will write for food, toys, chocolates. This is what she thought she find children will be writing. They'll write for food, they'll write for chocolate, they'll write for toys, they'll write for books, they'll write for parents, something or other they will write. Okay. And this is the same thing happened. So after that, children wrote, they brought one by one. Somebody drew chocolate, toffee, somebody drew cake, somebody drew school bus, somebody drew parents, somebody drew different things. But one child drew a hand, a drawing of a hand. The teacher was surprised. Teacher asked why name was Douglas. The child's name was Douglas. And she asked, Douglas, why did you do this? Douglas was a silent kid, would not speak at all, very silent, keeping quiet. And thus Douglas just was not saying anything. One child said, maybe it is the hand of the God. It is the hand of the God. Somebody said, it could be the hand of a farmer who made this thing. But somewhere the teacher was not completely convinced. Teacher said, okay, let me ask the child. So she was waiting for some time. The class got over. All the children went outside. Douglas was going out. She said, Douglas, come here, dear. And Douglas came. Douglas, whose hand is this? Everybody's written something. What? Whose hand is this? I'm still not convinced with the answer. So Douglas says, it is your hand. Teachers, what? My hand? Why are you grateful for my hand? She said, Miss, teacher, what happened was it was first grade. It was first grade and it was my first week into the school. I was sitting at the back. It was playground and nobody was there. No, I didn't have any friends at all. And at that time, what happened was you came and you took my hand. You took my hand and you introduced me to some friends and I started making first friends. This was the first time in the outer world. First time in the outer world I made friends. This is your hand. So what this teacher used to do was she would unconsciously, not knowingly, she would just hold somebody's, unknowingly she would hold some children's hand who will be left behind. She'll bring them and support them, help them to make new friends and all the things. Douglas was one of such child and all. So this is what exactly it is. At that very moment, the teacher said, okay, Douglas, you can go. But the teacher had tears in her eyes. This is a true story from Chicken Soup for the Soul, a beautiful story, and from Jack Canfield and Mark Victor. One is, it's always better to compliment than criticize. And one compliment stayed with this child. It stayed. That one moment of help that stayed with this child. So this is a story for parents, teachers, and educators that how much instead of criticizing, complaining, it is always better to compliment. It is always better to connect. And that's what will actually stay with the child. So this is a parenting story for all elders and for all parents. Yes, it's very important that parents, teachers, and educators connect with the little ones and show them. And that is what is the job or a role of a parent, a teacher, an educator, that introduce the world kindly, to the young children. And that they'll be always grateful. And the second part is always about gratitude. The teacher never realized she thought she was just doing a simple action. A simple thing she's doing. No big deal. Just going, holding hand of a child, sitting, listening, talking to the child, finding out what exactly the child is stopping. And they're just introducing them. She thought she was just doing a very small thing. She was just thought that, oh, this is just a normal. She realized her small action makes a big impact in child's life. That was the very first time the child was getting introduced to the real social life, making friends. So it was a very big realization for the teacher herself. Her small, unconscious act made a big impact.
Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Sachin and I am a life coach. I use games, activities and exercises to teach young champions valuable life skills and study skills which help them become number one in studies and number one in life. Continue to watch our videos, share them, subscribe to our channel and please do comment. It'll help us, it'll inspire us to make more good content like this. Thank you so much for watching our channel. Also do visit our website. Thank you so much.